Hey guys, this is Staten, and today I'm very excited. If you have seen my update with Staten video, you'll remember then that I said I had some big plans. I was working on a few projects for this channel. Well, today I get to finally put one of those plans into play. You see, when I was a kid, I grew up with my brother's older computer, which is my older brother's computer, which is a Windows 95, and in it came with a lot of free games that were all mostly point and click games, but they were fun to play. Well, one game that stuck with me is a game called the Journeyman Project. Now, I'm a little disappointed because the Journeyman Project Turbo is technically the very first one, but I can't seem to get that to work on my PC, which is fine because the one that I'm gonna play now is actually a kind of a remade, or I'm not sure if you call it a remade or remastered. I think it's more of a remake, but to me this one's better anyways. And I consider it more canon to the storyline because it's actually a trilogy. And if you stick around to watch the other two games, which I'll crank out with this hopefully, you'll see what I mean when I consider this more canon. But anyways, for those of you who grew up with a Windows 95 computer and you know about the Journeyman Project, I hope you enjoy this nostalgic blast coming your way. And if you are among the younger crowd who has never even heard of this game, well, I'm more than happy to introduce it to you. So without further ado, let us begin. And here we go.
The year is 2318. The location, the sky-born metropolis of Caldoria. Finally, the terrible memories of Earth's world wars have started to fade. After discovering the strength of unification, humanity reclaimed and restored their once ravaged planet. However, all of these accomplishments have become threatened by man's most incredible discovery: time travel. Frightened by its potential for disaster, government leaders immediately seized the time machine, codenamed Pegasus, and moved it to a secret location. Realizing that the integrity of the time continuum would now have to be forever guarded, the unified Earth government formed an elite agency to protect history. On a day when an unlikely and unproven member of this team was monitoring the time stream, the unimaginable occurred. Gage Blackwood, Agent 5 of the Temporal Protectorate, would be called upon to prevent a crisis that will threaten history itself. A crisis that could destroy not only the past, but also the future of humankind. This is the story of Earth's most timely hero.
This is so cool. Before we begin the game, I'll go ahead and do the interface overview.
This is the Journeyman interface overview. Point at any part of the interface to learn more about it.
Okay, what this is it'll show you what each icon is for. This, I'll just give you a quick summary. This is where you collect biochips, and this is how you access them. And depending on what the biochip is, will determine what it does. This is your inventory chart that'll display the item and how to use it. And actually, this will also have other things appear on it too. This is you pull up the inventory bank where you store all your items. Obviously, this tells you what the date is. This is the compass, and this is your time energy. So when you go through time, the time machine doesn't actually go with you. More like the time machine sends you alone, but you're still connected to the time machine through this energy. But the longer you remain in a different time period, this energy starts to drop. If it hits 0, you will not have enough power to be pulled back to the present, and obviously you lose the game. This is the energy warning light that'll start to flash when your energy is getting low. Well, that's enough of the explanation for now, so let's go ahead and get this game started.
Good morning, I'm Johnny Ego, and you're listening to the mellow sounds of WKIM Too Big, Caldoria.
Incoming call.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty. Don't tell me you overslept. Whoa, you look awful. Did you have another one of those nightmares? You know, you really should talk to the doc about that. Anyway, this is just a friendly reminder that you're supposed to relieve me at 0700. Remember, it was your idea to draw straws, and you drew the short one. So, you get to hold down the fort while the rest of us go and watch the Sorolan delegate procession.
I don't wanna.
Look, you always wanted to be the Lone Ranger. Now, get down here on time for a change, and I'll let you watch my op man when I come back.
No.
See you later. Wake up.
I'm awake.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Good morning, Agent 5. It seems that you have slept with your neuroocular prosthesis on again. Your monocle needs recalibration. Stand by. The energy level warning light is operational. The energy level counter is at 100%. Scrolling through the inventory control panel. You currently have no inventory items. Scrolling through the biochip display panel. You have the AI biochip installed. Initiating self-diagnosis of onboard artificial intelligence. AI unit is fully operational. Agent 5, recommend you set an electrostatic shock reminder so this repeated morning recalibration routine does not continue.
That does not sound fun.
Agent 5, you are due for your shift at the Temporal Security Annex. Recommend departure soon.
They can wait. guess I'm going there.
The wait is over. At precisely 6 a.m. West Coast time, a Cyrolan space vehicle entered Earth's atmosphere and landed on the lawn in front of Caldoria's Capitol building. Although the city square is being kept clear for the ceremony, crowds of onlookers have formed on the fringes, eager to catch a glimpse of the Cyrolan ambassador as he emerges from the spacecraft to shake hands with Dr. Castillo, symbolizing our acceptance into the symbiontry of peaceful beings and forever changing the course of human events. Stay tuned for more.
Now, to me, that's more sanitary than holding your phone while being on the toilet.
Agent 5, you are late for your scheduled shift at the TSA.
Sonic shower. Please keep all appendages within the sterilization ring. Sterilization complete. Have a nice day. Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. Stand by for health check scan. Your body fat today is 15%. Today's tip, cut back on the Chinese takeout. Please choose a hairstyle. Retro thrash. Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule. Geo wave. Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule. Agency standard. Current cleaning mode, gentle cycle. Urethane microwave setting. Estimated time to completion, approximately 3 hours. Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. Please make a selection. As per your diet, Cafe Borgia is not a viable option. Synthesizing electrolyte proteinamin nutrient number 4. Share and enjoy. Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. You have 2 messages. First message.
Just calling to say thanks for the Thai food last night. Sorry I had to leave so early, but this story is the biggest break of my career. I think you'll be able to catch me on your Environ system. I'll call you later. Bye.
Second message.
Good morning, Agent 5. I sincerely hope the reason you're not answering your phone is because you're already on the way to TSA.
Nope.
You've already been late to work twice this week. I need you here on time for a change. To relieve Agent 3 for the alien procession. Don't disappoint me.
Oops.
The following is a special report from INN.
Good morning, Caldoria. I'm Mark Johnson. INN has just been notified that the Symbiotry Ambassador ship landed moments ago, and a fleet of Cyrolan ships has approached Earth and is now in geosynchronous orbit over Caldoria. Our reporter Megan Love is live on the scene at the Capitol building, where the alien procession is scheduled to take place. Megan, can you describe what's going on down there?
Thank you, Mark. There's a tremendous crowd on hand to witness this historic event, and the atmosphere can only be described as electric. As most of our watchers know, it was in 2308, just 3 years after the World Unification Accords held in Gorbistan, that Earth was visited by a race of aliens who called themselves the Cyrolans. They told us that they were here to invite us into an alliance which they called the Symbiotry of Peaceful Beings. They told the world that the purpose of this alliance is simply to share knowledge and culture with other alien races. They then left, after saying they would give us exactly 10 years to deliberate their proposal. Today is the day of their return, and all along the streets, the people of Caldoria are waiting for the gates to open so they can catch a glimpse of the Cyrolan delegate from the Capitol lawn. We will keep you informed with up-to-the-minute reports about this historic event. For the Interactive News Network, I'm Megan Love.
This has been a special report from INN. You may change your audio and visual selections at any time. This module is blank. For information on ordering additional environments and music selections, please contact the management.
Now, looking back at all this, I can see how some of these things would be considered impractical, but a lot of this...
Agent 5, you have nearly exceeded the optimal departure time in order to be punctual. Recommend that you leave for the TSA at once.
Yes, Mother. Anyways, a lot of this I think would still be cool if they would attempt to do these things in real life, like the walls changing and the TV being projected out in the open, the newspaper holographically appearing in front of you when you're in the bathroom, all these things.
I'm on vacation. I won't be back for...
2 weeks, 5 days, 6 hours.
Thank you.
And not to mention Caldoria here, a city that literally is flying in the sky. You got to admit, I mean, may not be the most practical of things, but still awesome.
Come in. Psych. Gotcha. It's just a recording. Anyway, I checked out this morning, Caldoria time about 6 o'clock, went for a White Sands jog in Tahiti. Be back in a while.
I'm not home right now. Susie, if this is you, meet me down by the Capitol building. I got an absolutely torrid spot to watch the procession.
Second floor. Third floor. Fourth floor. Roof access. Fourth floor. Roof access. Rooftop observatory closed.
Okay, we just came from the 4th floor, so I'll start with the lower levels.
We're terribly sorry, but floors 2 and 3 are in final design phase and will not be available for rental until October 1st. For more information, please refer to the information kiosk in the lobby.
It said 2 and 3, so I'll skip 2.
Fourth floor. Third floor. Second floor. First floor. This unit is vacant. For more information, please refer to the information kiosk in the lobby. This unit is vacant. For more information, please refer to the information kiosk in the lobby.
And that's an annoying sound.
Welcome to the Caldoria Heights Apartments, with the best view of the world's first floating metropolis. While here, feel free to visit our rooftop observatory. Located directly across from the Capitol building in Sector 3, Caldoria Heights plays to a number of luxurious accommodations. Our 15 units offer ample living space and the very best views of the city. Aluminized steel plumbing and titanium bathroom fixtures are standard. And topping off this list of distinctive features is a high-res 4D environment system built into each and every living room. Designed for Metro Properties by Marco Giappetti, Caldoria Heights offers comfortable accommodations in an attractive environment.
Well, we've explored just about everything we can here, so let's move on.
Global Transporter, Caldoria Heights Apartments, Sector 3. Searching for opening transport route now. Route accessed. Upon entering, transport card will be required. Please insert your global transport card now. Choose a destination. Foreign organism detected in transporter. Please hold for tracking and sterilization process. Foreign element eliminated. Preparing destination transporter. Recording passengers organic substratum. Prepare for molecular disintegration. Thank you for using global transport.
Please hold for ID check. Scanning. Verification of central cortex scan. Scanning for biotech implant. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Agent 5. Your fourth late arrival has been verified and logged.
So help me if I miss the first human encounter with alien beings.
Welcome, Agent 5. Proceed to the command center.
And there it is. Pegasus, the time machine. Before I proceed to where I need to go, I have some things to explore.
Roberto Jimenez, First Unified Earth President.
The role of government is to protect the innocent and promote peace. With this new, unified world, the Earth stands on the verge of a peace that will forever change the face of humanity.
Dr. Elisa Crenshaw, inventor of the first faster-than-light drive.
Equipped with a faster-than-light drive, humans can once again unfurl their sails and navigate a new and endless black sea by the light of billions and billions of bright stars.
Dr. Enrique Castillo, Earth's first ambassador to the symbiotry of peaceful beings.
As we have struggled on Earth to blind our eyes to the differences that have separated us in the past, so must we now, as a unified people, acknowledge and welcome the differences of races from planets other than our own.
Dr. Seiji Matsumoto, inventor of the cybernetic cortical matrix.
The design of the cortical matrix was based on a neural net of the human brain. Like children, these constructed beings will evolve and grow, and from them we must also learn.
Dr. Candace White, inventor of the first morphing smart alloys.
Throughout the history of time, humans have attempted to explore every new frontier before them. The mysteries of land, sea, and space have already unraveled before us. Now that matter reintegration is a reality, humankind can truly explore the most infinite frontier, the micro-world of molecules that make up the universe.
Dr. Dr. Elliot Sinclair, inventor of the first time travel device.
The invention of time travel may in the future save humanity by teaching the world to avoid the tragic mistakes of the past.
Agent 5, you are hereby ordered to proceed to the command room by order of Commander Baldwin.
So you finally decided to make it into work, and only 32 minutes late this time. Obviously you think TSA rules do not apply to you. Well, you are wrong. As of now, you're grounded. 1 week of review and data cleanup work in the command center, and you can start by reviewing TSA agent procedures, which you've obviously forgotten.
Oh, come now. Don't be that way. Alright. I'll cover over these 3 things, and then I think I'll wrap up the video for today.
The Particle Accelerating Space-Time Transporter V1, otherwise known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian and full-time physicist Dr. Elliot Sinclair. In 2311, after seeing Sinclair's time-bending experiments, the government contracted him to build a full-scale, operational time machine. The purpose of this device was to explore our past, as well as to discover the truth behind many disputed historical events. Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. However, due to mounting concerns by individuals who believed that the machine would be used not only to explore history, but also to alter it, the test run would be the first and last time that the machine would be used for research purposes. The project was discontinued, and Sinclair was forbidden to ever work on time distortion projects again. Time travel, now a reality, the government secretly set up the Temporal Security Annex as a means to safeguard history from potential sabotage. You, the members of the Temporal Protectorate, are among the very few who know of its existence. The simplest analogy for the theory of time travel is that of a tunnel in time. When someone travels through time, a tunnel is created, which originates when the travel is begun and ends when the traveler lands. If some event in the past is altered, the theory states a rip occurs in the fabric of time, which gives rise to a temporal chain reaction. This chain reaction takes the form of a reality distortion wave. It could take anywhere from a few seconds to several hours to reach the present. Of those who aren't uncreated when the distortion wave hits, many will suddenly have a new life, and the past as we know it will cease to exist. Traveling back in time before the distortion wave hits allows an agent to jump over the distortion wave and escape its effects. As a member of the Temporal Protectorate, you alone will have the ability to jump back in time and prevent the corruption from ever happening. To ensure that it doesn't happen again, you'll have to discover the source of this disruption and bring it to a halt. One main caution exists. When time jumping, never allow the energy level that sustains the temporal link between yourself and the Pegasus device to be depleted, for integrity failure of this conduit will end any possibility of returning to the present. In the event that it becomes necessary to restore the proper course of history, the procedure is as follows. As quickly as possible, get to the Ready Room and retrieve your assigned mapping and Pegasus biochips, and the Journeyman key from their storage containers. The Pegasus biochip is your link to Pegasus. It is what allows you to be pulled back to the present at the touch of a button. Next, enter the biosupport suit generator. The biosupport suit is an indispensable element of the time travel process and is essential for your protection. After you're outfitted for travel and before the reality distortion wave reaches the present, you must jump to the year 200 million BC. Upon arriving, use the Journeyman key to open the storage vault and obtain the Journeyman historical log. Since it exists at a point in time previous to any likely temporal changes, this disk serves as a source of unaltered historical information. To discover how history has been changed, return to the Temporal Security Annex and insert the Journeyman disk into the computer. It will be cross-referenced with the historical log which was left behind and altered by the reality distortion wave. Knowing how, when, and where the past was changed should give you the information you need to restore the proper flow of history. A word of caution. Time is very sensitive to change. In order to keep from altering history further, try to solve the problems you encounter without changing anything. As a rule, a temporal protectorate agent should never interfere with any events of the past, never leave anything behind that came from a different time, never remove any historically significant objects from an environment, and above all, an agent should never interact with beings from another time zone.
Here we go.
Dear God, it's finally happened. And with you of all people on duty, Gage. This is it. It all depends on you. Get to the ready room. Let's do it!
Okay, time for us to get to the ready room. Where is it again? And that's the video for today. I will crank out more videos in regards to this game for every Wednesday. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it because I'm certainly enjoying reliving my childhood. My name is Staten. Like, share, and subscribe, and you all have yourselves a wonderful day.